Welcome to the Grannie Ripple Crochet Along. I'm going to start out by talking about the pattern, and then I'll go into the yarns that we're going to use, and then in the next video, well, then we'll do our chain. In the next video, then we'll do round one. I printed out the pattern. What you can do is go to my website. I'm going to put a link on a notation on here and also in the sidebar to where my pattern is. If you've already printed the pattern out from my website and you got it before March of 2010, go back and get it again because I've corrected some mistakes that were on it. Okay, my Grannie Ripple that I made before measured 42 by 50, and I used medium worsted weight yarn, an eye crochet hook, which is a size 9 or 5.5 millimeter. And I put on here my Afghan weighs 2 pounds 4 ounces because I didn't have how much of each individual skein I made, so I weighed the whole Afghan, and so that's how much the yarn weighed that's in it, to give you an idea of how much yarn you're going to need. So what I'm going to do for this Afghan is I went and I found some multicolored yarn that I really like. It's variegated Red Heart Super Saver, and this color is Marrakesh. And what I did was I took and I picked 4 other colors besides the variegated that are in here to go with it, and I bought 2 skeins of everything just to make sure I have enough. I probably won't need all of it, but just to be sure, I have 2 skeins of each. I may need to pick up a 3rd skein of the variegated because variegated comes in a 5-ounce skein where the other yarns come in a 7-ounce skein. Okay, so I've got 2 skeins of the Marrakesh. I got 2 skeins of Cafe, which is the brown that matches the Marrakesh. 2 skeins of cornmeal, which is the yellow, and 2 skeins of carrot, which will match the orange in this yarn. Hopefully you can see it in this light. And I also got 2 skeins of magenta. The magenta I did not get at Walmart or any of the other local stores. I had a friend who had it and can also find it on the internet. But you may have it in your local shops. I don't know. So, but that might be one that's hard to find. Okay, so what we're going to do is to start, I'm going to, for our beginners, going to go over the instructions as we go too. Okay, the gauge is with the eye hook. I made 3 shells and 2 chain 1 spaces 3 inches. On here, I haven't put it on my pattern on my website yet, but I will when I'm finished filming this. To make a shell, you make 3 double crochet in 1 chain or space. And to make a cluster, you yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, draw up a loop, yarn over, draw through 2 loops 3 times in the same chain or space, and then you yarn over and draw through all 4 loops. When we get there, I'll show you how to do that. To start with, you take your first color, that's going to be your first stripe of your ripple, and chain 164. So I've already done that. I've chained 164. So this video is already run almost 4 minutes, so we're going to stop here, and then in the next, so you can go and make your 164 chains and pick it back up, and we'll get started on row 1.